Hi friends, MD Vegan. I have a new breakfast recipe with fruit, nuts and seeds. That's all I need for a keeping and filling breakfast. And when I have that breakfast, the good amount of buckwheaties on the bottom, that's the first layer. I make these layer breakfasts now. That's so nice. Here, the buckwheaties go on the top, on the bottom of this glass here. When I fill this glass with these and a fruit salad with nut cream, and that would take me 3 or 4 hours without eating else. So that's amazing. And but I have an endless variety how to make these fruit salads with the granola. So these are, by the way, buckwheaties. That's my favorite way of granola so far. I can make them myself. There's a video how to make them linked under this video right away. You just sprout the buckwheat groats, and then you dry them to crisp. They are now crispy, and it's a wonderful texture to enjoy with a juicy, creamy fruit salad. It's a nice contrast. That's wonderful. And of course, they are super nutritious, super healthy. So on a fruit salad today, I have a combination that is interesting. I did that for sometimes already. It's raspberries and walnuts. That's the main combo for today. So all my fruit salads, not all of them, but many have a basic combination, like raspberries and walnuts. Raspberries are heavenly, they are light, like bubbles almost, sweet and sour mainly. And the walnuts are crunchy, bitter a little bit. So it's a nice balance. These flavors and the textures, wonderful. But I tried this fruit salad before in a lighter version. I always try to make the recipes as easy as possible. So when it comes to trying the combination of walnuts and raspberries, so try to find a way how to make that as easy as possible in a fruit salad with the cream. And I found when I make that fruit salad without bananas, so just walnuts and raspberries, it does not really work. I tried that. I even put the cream around that, cashew cream, and it was just too much difference between walnuts and raspberries. This is the middleman, so to say, the connection, the bridge. This is also, I oftentimes use bananas like a foundation for a fruit salad. It's something like a neutral element. It fits the rest together, like and together with bananas, the combination of raspberries and walnuts really can unfold. Otherwise, it's just too much walnut and there's something missing. You can try that. But I found that makes a big difference when I put the bananas between the walnuts and the raspberries. Then they're perfect. So now for the dressing, for the cream, I have cashews and bananas, just 2 or 3 bananas, depends on the size. That's a good cup, a little bit more, and half a cup of cashews here. And that's a nice measurement. 1 cup of bananas, half a cup of cashews, and I have a small amount of lemon this time. The lemon gives a little bit of zest, a zing to the banana cream, banana cashew cream. It just lightens up a little bit, brings forth the flavor of the banana. Lemon and banana, it's perfect together. Just a little bit of lemon. So, but today there is a seasoning to that. It could be nice cream by itself, but today I want to use it with a seasoning, and that is cinnamon. I tried another seasoning before with the raspberries. I used vanilla, but I have to say, when I've tasted it first with vanilla, I thought, maybe that would be better. I wouldn't say vanilla is bad, but I think walnuts and raspberries, I would say, are better with cinnamon than with vanilla. So it always depends. Usually I would say vanilla is much better than cinnamon, but you can't say that. It always depends on the other ingredients. So for me today, for this vanilla, raspberry and walnut combo, it's definitely cinnamon. And I have some dates. That's a nice background for cinnamon. 5 dates here or so. It makes the whole cashew cream sweeter and gives it a little bit more grounding. Yeah, the sweet dates are also a wonderful background for the harsh cinnamon flavor. Cinnamon is perfect for sweet flavors. You can use cinnamon in many other recipes, also other seasonings, also savory can be nice, depends. But usually we take it for, mostly we take it for sweet, and it's a bark. Cinnamon is a bark. That means it's very hard. It's a very earth flavor, strong earth flavor. It is super healthy, it has super high in antioxidants, and that is one of the healthiest things you have in food. The antioxidant content of cinnamon is super high. It's really woo. So spices and herbs are said to be the second healthiest food we have at all. So always try to put something in if I can, if the recipes allows for it. Yeah. And here, in this case, the cinnamon is not only super healthy, I guess it might be perfect together with banana, walnut, and raspberry. Let's see. The blender dance. Looks good. Beautiful color. It's a nice beige earth tone. Beautiful, warm, gentle. Let me taste it. A good amount of cinnamon. Just a little bit of lemon, not too much. And it shouldn't be overwhelming the cinnamon. But a little bit is nice. And I have to wait for a moment until the dates and the cashews, they soak now a little bit after having broken down them into small pieces. Now the small pieces can soak, and in a moment I will blend it one more time to give it the perfect texture. Maybe I will add some water then, let's see. Depends on what it looks like. So now I put my main ingredients together. I'll show you again. Raspberries and bananas. The middleman, so to say, go in there, and the walnuts. That is the main one today. Yeah, raspberries and walnuts. That's the combination. That's maybe a third of a cup or so. I eat just a handful of walnuts. That's my daily omega-3 fatty acid. That's a fat that's only in walnuts, and some other ingredients like flax seeds, hemp seeds, chia seeds, they also have omega-3. And omega-3 we need every day. Yeah, a small amount. This would be okay for a day, I guess. Yeah, that's what we always need. And you make sure that you get that from some source. Algae could also be, it's not in many plants, yeah, in a sufficient amount. But here, walnut is a nice one, and a handful would be okay. And it is, of course, happens to have a wonderful flavor together with raspberries. Let's see. This is now my fruit salad, and now I go back to my cream. One more blending, let's see what it looks like then. Always see it in the color a little bit. color gets a little bit lighter when I blend it. The flavors come out fully. Yeah, you break down the cells of the plants, completely breaking it down. All the nutrients are released, and that's of course wonderful. The food you take when it's blended is much more nutritious because our body can absorb a lot more nutrients. That is even scientifically proven, so blending is really a good idea. It's wonderful to get the full amount of nutrients out of the food. You can't chew that as well as blending it. That is just, you don't do that. It's just, that's too much. You can't do that. Oh wow, that's wonderful. I would say the smallest amount of water adding might be perfect. Just a little bit. Yeah, because for the flavor, it's a little bit too dense, small amount. And if it's too thick, the creamy dressing, it overwhelms a little bit the fruit salad. So a little bit more water, just the smallest of amounts. Now I have not even a cup. This is the last part of the preparation. Yeah, to fine tune the dressing here. Yeah. Now it's perfect, for my taste. I show you what it looks like, and I know it's perfect with walnuts and with raspberries. And the bananas really here make a difference here. As I said, I tried without bananas. It did not work. It was a little bit disappointing. Yeah, and also vanilla did not really work. I think this year is really the perfect combination here, and the simplest one. With the raspberries and the walnuts alone, it didn't work. I needed the banana. So not as, I wanted to make it simpler before, easier, simpler, more simple without the bananas. It did not work. I thought, oh, what could I add? And then, yeah, banana would be perfect. It's a neutral one. Because I really, even with the banana, the main harmony here is raspberry and walnut. Adding another fruit like a grape for example, or let's say a pear or so, it would have been possible. Yeah, I think it would have been possible. Though not sure, the pear, they might interact with the raspberry in a very, very strong relationship again, very characteristic. It would take away a little bit from the raspberry walnut harmony. That's the one I want to focus on, and for that the banana is just perfect. But just some random thoughts here from the chef here, but other chefs or you may feel it in a different way. That's just to share my ideas, that you have a little bit of an impression how I make my recipes, how I create them, because I like to make a new recipe every single day, to have a more variety in on my menu, to inspire you. Yeah. But you know, we are all different. You may have a different way, find a different way to make your recipes. So now I fill the buckwheaties into the glass as the bottom layer. Let's see if I can do that in a simple way without spoiling. Yeah, it works. I have to be a little careful. Buckwheat, they jump around. They like to jump away. Yeah, that's a nice amount. Some more. Okay. I make a little mold to fill in the fruit salad. And now the raspberries and walnuts and the bananas with this wonderful cinnamon cashew cream. Yeah, that's nice. I always want to have a little bit of nice visual effect, so that it looks nice for the eyes also, because in the end we eat with the eyes first, right? We always see our food before we eat it, usually. Most of the people, I would say, of course. So that's nice. So wonderful. Breakfast. It's really keeping. That's nice to have a keeping breakfast. I don't really have to cook so much. Little top here. And that's what I like. I like to have it quick and easy. A nice breakfast that is delicious all at the same time, nutritious, and keeps for a while. So I don't need too much time in the kitchen. That's why I also do raw food. Raw food is healthy, of course, super healthy. Don't process the food as much as you can, and so you have keep a lot of the food in. The whole food is close to raw. But if you can also cook food and make it healthier, even get more for the nutrients. And it depends also on your type, what you are, the season. There are so many things about it. I also love cooking, but with heat, I mean. But here, the raw food is so much fun because it's not only healthy, it's also easy. It takes not so much time. Cooking always takes a lot more time with the water to heat it and so on. Yeah. Okay, just a fun thought. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my videos, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.